Welcome to Picture Book Drama, where it is everything in entertainment. I am your host, Sean, your video and comic guru, and we are going to be celebrating the 31 days of October, where it is everything in horror, and it's going to be part 3, and nothing is going to beat the classics than Night of the Living Dead. George Romero basically just set the world on fire with this film. This classic piece right here, I mean, you just can't go wrong. In 1968, he didn't even realize what he was doing. He thought it was just something to get him an edge up where he can go and direct other pieces. Instead, he pretty much spent his entire life doing zombie films. He kind of went in other directions maybe once or twice, but Night of the Living Dead is what everybody wanted him to do, and he actually did do that, and he followed this piece up with what is probably one of the most classic horror films ever made, and that is Dawn of the Dead. This one was filmed in the shopping mall. If you guys watched it with the helicopter scene where the guy's head got ripped off, watch the documentary on how they did that. They actually had to put a piece of string on the guy's head and someone just pulled it and it just ripped it right off. This piece right here, this is like an ultimate collection. This has every version of Dawn of the Dead documentary that explains in detail what they went through to make this film. In fact, they had to film this late at night after the mall closed. So check it out. This is Dawn of the Dead. Then the sequel to that, which kind of, some people loved it, some people hated it. I'm kind of indifferent to it. And that is Day of the Dead. In this one, I actually just found out from our camera guy, Joe, that apparently the meat locker where they kept all the food got shut off. So all the food went a little rancid. And then the guys playing zombies had to stick their face in it. And let's just face it, rancid meat, I don't care. It ain't gonna happen. And apparently the guys try using nose plugs, but let's face it, it's in the air, it's gone. So this is your classic Day of the Dead. Took a few years for him to get back into the zombie world. And again, some people love it, some people hate it. I actually love this film for 2 reasons. You had Dennis Hopper, you had John Leguizamo, and that is Land of the Dead. This is supposed to be taking place, actually, I think about 20 years after Day of the Dead, and basically the zombies are taking over the world and they kind of section off humanity. Dennis Hopper's the one who's in charge of everything. John Leguizamo's his enforcer. This movie, in my opinion, was awesome because the zombies started thinking. They were communicating with each other, and the one guy in the movie, I don't know if he's in the cover or not. Actually, this guy right here, he's the leader. When he's communicating with these guys and they're going underwater, I mean, come on, that was perfect. 28 days later, fuck you. This is how it worked. So, Land of the Dead, check it out. Now, the last one that he did, as far as what I have, and I don't think he's done any since then, and this one kind of fizzled, and that's Diary of the Dead. Not many people I know have seen this, and you know, kind of for a reason, it's kind of him trying to conform to the way other zombie films were made. Didn't, in my opinion, translate as well. But check it out. I mean, for a George Romero fan, you will love this film. And that's Diary of the Dead. Now, I have 2 other movies here, and they're pretty much remakes of 2 of his most classic zombie films. One worked. The other one is a piece of shit. But the first one is, this is Dawn of the Dead. Now, this is a movie that introduced me to Zack Snyder. He directed this film, and in my opinion, he did a great job with this. The scene where the woman gives birth to the zombie baby. Oh, damn. I was in the theater with this, and people were freaking the fuck out. This is Dawn of the Dead. Last, certainly not least, actually, let's face it, it is the least, is this crap right here, which is a sequel to that Dawn of the Dead, which is their version of Day of the Dead. Now, I will admit, I bought this by accident. I thought it was just a different cover, because I kind of like to have all the different covers. Then I was looking at it, and I saw a name on here that just made me want to vomit. And that's Nick motherfucking Cannon. I hate Nick Cannon. I hate him with a passion. I don't really have a reason, but I do. And he showed why, because that idiot can't act. He's supposed to be, I think, an army brat or something in this movie, and it didn't translate well. But I'm a purist, and I kept it in there because, hey, it is a zombie film, and it is, in its own way, paying homage to George Romero. But let's face it, if you're going to look at Day of the Dead, go to the original. But I have, actually, One other one that I came across actually at Reckless Records here in Chicago. Didn't know what it was. I kind of got it because I liked the case for it. And this is the classic horror films, or I should say classics of horror. Has a nice little slipcover. I didn't realize when I started collecting movies that slipcovers are very important. This thing right here, I mean, it's gorgeous. This has 4 movies in it. Atomic Age Vampire, Beast from Haunted Cave, Carnival of Souls, and the reason why I bought it, Night of the Living Dead. This is just gorgeous. I mean, you open it up, move the little foam out. Your movies are displayed beautifully in here. I wish every movie was like this, but they're not. But you can see just how beautiful and colorful this is. But I got this because Night of the Living Dead, that's what this video is about. That's the end of it, guys. We're at the end of one more video. Please remember to hit me up on Facebook, hit me up on Twitter. Let me know what you guys think. What's your favorite zombie film? What's your favorite George Romero film? Bet it's going to be Dawn of the Dead. If it's not, I'll come look for you. But this is Sean, your Video and Comic Guru, signing off until next time. Peace.